I haven't given an update on the Carmen pasture, which, if you've been watching some of our videos, were where we began back in April, maybe May. This is the pasture we started documenting, reclaiming. This is an abandoned pasture that we got permission to use in March or April of this year, and it was impassable. You can go back, most of the videos are labeled something like Carmen's pasture, and just search that if you're curious. And we wanted to document the removal of organic debris in the form of escobas or brooms, and these very thin trees and rose bushes and just general natural plants. And if you go back and look, we couldn't even enter here. This was impassable, full of rose bushes and blackberry bushes, mostly rose bushes. And now it's cleared. The boys are coming in here most every day, and I haven't worked on it too much because of my preoccupation with building fences to keep the pigs out, the wild boar. So this wasn't really my focus for several months. But recently I've come back and started continuing the work here. And in October we can begin to use the motor saw, the chainsaw, to cut. And I want to wait till the leaves fall. I don't want to cut trees full of sap, because I may end up using them for construction, but more likely they'll become firewood. We have permission to cut anything we want in here. So I thought I'd give you a tour of what's happening. So this is all cleared. No, it's not all cleared. It's somewhat cleared. This is where I've been piling, as I normally do, to heighten the stone fences that are usually fallen or too short to prevent critters from coming in. And water continues to run down the mountain through here. This has all been cleaned, so the water runs rapidly down the creek. I've been using the branches to block more entrances for the pig. Seems to be working. It does come through here, but it doesn't find anything to destroy. So, little by little, we just had a family of hunters come down the path. Super happy to see them. It's hunting season. So, while they're not necessarily hunting in this area, any work they do is makes me happy. So, piles of escobas. Here's where I've been focusing the last 2 or 3 days. Look, the grass is coming back to life after some rain. And this is another pasture that we have, but I haven't even begun mapping it out, let alone cleaning it. I can cut down anything I want in here as long as it's not a grand old tree. Like these two, I'll leave, even if they're on the border. I'll cut some branches, but like something like this can go. There's ash and oak on the property. So here's what I've been working on, repairing these fences, which the pig had begun to for pigs. This must be a route of theirs, because they had begun, they actually broke some metal wire, like these wires here. On the part I'm heading toward, the wire was broken. What power they must have. So, cutting trees little by little, as you can see, felling these new oaks, young oaks, with a pruning saw. Works super well. And then here's what I do. You've seen me do this in other videos. So along here is apparently some sort of common run for the pigs. So what I'm doing is taking these young trees, weaving them into the sheep fence, and blocking the route. And it's really difficult to get this. If I was better at the work, or the work wasn't so angular and uneven, this would be down here, no more than 4 inches off the ground, but this is closer to 10. Not good, but I couldn't do anything because in most places it is 4 inches off the ground. But here, there was no way for me to attach it. Just a stone fence there. So I had to get creative and tie it to that tree. So it's not done according to Hoyle for the prevention of wild boar passing through your property, passing through this property. So here it's pretty good, but you can see like the pig has tried to come through here. Anyway, it found other ways, like right here. Found its way in. And here it's easily a foot off the ground, that main wire. Anyway, so this is the fix, or the solve, is these young trees or thicker branches. I still have to block this because it's going to come through here. It'll find its way through here. But some barbed wire or a bunch of sticks woven in will be just fine. And it might very well be coming down here too. This looks like a path it will eventually use. Alright, Carmen's pasture. We're getting there, little by little, clearing it out. Until next time.